Oh, hey, hi, hello, welcome on in. Warren is not here to make fun of me this evening, so we're going to go ahead and start right on in. This is going to be episode 18 of Hunting Indy by Night, titled Amongst the Scattered. And we will go ahead and start with Hannah this evening.
Hey, I'm Hannah playing Morgan Fisher.
That's false. That can't be true.
I mean, I could play Eva Hill if that's what you would like.
Please no.
One of these days, I'm just going to reach out to one of you and be like, you.
I mean, I also have Meg. So.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
Yeah, please. That was not.
I got a choice.
That was not leading an anarch movement. Next up, we have Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'm playing Katrina Foster.
Next up, we have Rob.
Hi everyone, I'm Rob. I'm going to be playing Jonas Bergstrom.
And last but not least, we do have the Ian.
Dang. Sometimes I'm like, did I miss it? I'm always right there. Hi, I'm Ian, and I will be playing Riley this evening.
You sure will, Ian. You sure will.
The way you said that made me go, shit, am I thinking of the wrong game? Hold on.
Good. Just right where I want you. As a bit of a recap of what happened last week, it was a bit of a emotional episode. We had the emotional outcome of Trina taking the life of a mortal for selfish gains. Doing what she needed to do to make sure that her family was protected and was safe. As the group went back to the center to go ahead and sort of wind down for a little bit and sort of rest, everyone was able to go ahead and get some rest and sleep that they needed. Trina's was a little rougher than the rest of them, as she did have a pretty vivid nightmare, a conversation with Kate that was very abruptly ended with a werewolf moving the sheets and telling her to wake up. In reality, this was Jonas and Brick in the process of trying to wake Trina up from this night terror. And three of them began to serve breakfast at the center. A few hours later, the not morning people decided to wake up as Riley and Morgan also woke up and came out and had breakfast with the rest of the group, as they sort of had what seemed to be, for the first time, a relaxing conversation that had nothing to do with monsters, but instead whether or not Trina was capable of dressing the oatmeal. And that, my friends, is where we're picking up. If you had expended any willpower, you are able to go ahead and get some of that back. Trina, you are still sitting, unfortunately, with an aggravated wound of willpower. But everyone else, you guys are all set. It is a new day. We're looking at about 11 o'clock in the morning. What would you guys like to do now that the breakfast rush is sort of starting to slow down a bit?
Way too good of a question.
I'm sorry.
Are we all sitting at a table together,
Um,
or would Brick and Trina be cleaning up?
Brick is definitely in the process of cleaning up. Um, but it's mostly the extras that Brick brought of his own spices and stuff like that. Trying to put them back into containers and whatnot.
Yeah, I would join everybody for a cup of coffee afterwards. Did my duty.
You really like giggle at that.
He
I
did.
can't with you.
Well, here we are.
I think that Riley is kind of anxiously awaiting any sort of work-related conversation. Just like I left and things were good, and now I'm back and things aren't. So what are we doing? So, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Um, I mean, did everybody get a good night's sleep? First off, everybody good? Anybody need a nap? I mean, I don't. I just woke up, but
No, I'm ready to go.
I'm solid.
okay. Well, it seemed like when we talked about going after this particular thing, Trina, you weren't very fond of it.
Mostly because it was the middle of the night and where it was going didn't make a lot of sense for us to go down there with it.
Okay, that makes sense. Where are you at now with it?
Why don't you see if it's still got the phone? Maybe it's moved on somewhere more accessible.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
I wouldn't mind spending some time putting together a plan and preferably some materials to try to get an advantage if this is. But I agree with Trina from last night that its target is probably our target.
Okay, so I guess we hit the phones. Riley, I'm not making any aspersions about your character, but the people that you know, would any of them maybe have some stolen silver they might be willing to sell for the cheap?
I'm sure I can find something for you.
Okay.
I'm also assuming that you'd rather not know where it came from.
No, honey, I mean, we got to do what we got to do, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right. Game on.
I guess Brick and I can head back out to his cabin and grab his gunsmith and stuff that we need. Is there somewhere we could set that up, Jonas?
I guess Bruce, would I be able to take a couple rooms and be like, yeah, these are not accessible right now?
Easy enough to do inside your own center, yes.
Okay. No. Yeah, maybe not long term, but long enough for this.
Yeah, I think it's just so we can, let Brick do what Brick does and maybe craft us up some bullets.
Yeah, and I know that he's probably going to want to move after something threw a Jaguar at his door.
What calibers are we going to be needing? What's everybody packing?
9mm pistol.
Same.
I'm gonna need to borrow somebody's. I don't have one.
Or we go buy you one.
Waiting periods, unless it's off the back of a truck. Maybe you should go with Riley.
This worked out so well the last time this happened.
I only do a
It's
little bit of
different
drugs
things.
now. I only do a little bit of drugs now.
My hope is that she'll keep them out of trouble.
Again, this worked out so well the last time this
Yeah, I
happened.
know.
We're different.
Yeah.
We've changed.
They've grown so much.
I've matured. How many times have you seen me overtly doing drugs?
Hardly ever. You're great.
Exactly.
But before you head out, if you'd see if you could find a location on that thing.
Yeah, for sure. I would start that right away the first time that Trina suggested it.
Okay. Go ahead and make that roll.
What's the DC?
They've.
Oof.
Hacking a phone ain't the easiest thing to do.
You are incorrect, sir.
Oh.
9 because I got a crit.
Oh. This is why the
As I
DC
said
is 5.
before,
This is why the
you
DC is
are
5, because it
incorrect,
doesn't matter
sir.
anyway. Welcome to Indy by Night, where the DCs are made up and the rules don't really matter.
Oh, word bet.
It does take you about an hour, Morgan, but it looks like the phone is in the exact same location.
Okay. Doesn't have seemed to move since last night. So they might have just dropped off. But I'm kind of doubting it.
I don't know.
I mean, is this one of those, if it looks like bait and smells like bait, it's probably bait kind of situations?
Right. I'd prefer probably not to go over there, considering the last time. But
I understand.
if we have people that could go there for us,
No, if we're going to send somebody else, well, I guess Riley, unless they're your old crew. If we're going to send somebody else, I think I'll just.
well, I'm not suggesting like humans.
Yeah, no, right.
Okay.
I'm also on board with that. But if it's humans, then I'd like to go.
Right. I understand that. I would not do that. I would have only asked other creatures to do that.
Yeah.
All right, not starting anything, but I'm getting really mixed signals on are we hiring out? Are we subcontracting to other spooky things?
How can we not?
Last time I brought it up, I pretty much got smacked with a newspaper and told go lay down. So
Brave new world, honey.
and allow me to yet again say, game the fuck on. I'm gonna start making some phone calls.
Anyone in particular, or are we just looking for a street rival here?
I think I'm gonna start with at least one person I know.
Okay.
And that would be, so we're looking for silver. We're looking to get Morgan a gun. All right, yep. I'm gonna call my girl Rabbit. She may or may not work at a leech club. But I mean, if you're looking for stolen shit, who better than people that steal shit? Like years off your life.
That's deep. Okay. And are they a ally?
No, I have them as a touchstone.
Even better. Thank you so much for incorporating one of those.
Absolutely. I'm trying to find a way.
A few moments go by before you get a very groggy rabbit. Yeah.
Hey, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, welcome to this side of the 12 hours.
Yeah. This is the worst. What's up?
Yeah. I need a line on a couple of things. I'm hoping you might be able to point me where I need to go.
Maybe.
Hell yeah. Better than a no. Like it's better than just a flat no, so I'll take it. Okay, what I'm gonna ask you, I kind of just need a yes or no, no questions asked kind of thing. Cool?
Mm,
Bitch, you owe me.
fine, but this is the last time you pulled this card.
Oh, 100%, 100%, 100%. Last time. Okay. Do you know anybody with any loose silver?
Bitch, do I look like a pawn shop?
Yeah, no, I brought that up and got laughed at.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'm looking to scoop. I got somebody who's all over me about needing to pay back some shit. And they want it relatively government free. So I'm open for anything. Shakedowns, light crime, that kind of stuff. And any lead whatsoever.
Um,
If this is happening at the table, you're definitely getting significantly raised eyebrows.
I would say it starts at the table, and as soon as one eyebrow goes up, I'm like, I'll walk away a little bit. It might not be the quietest phone call, but it's not like a normal volume.
Do you just
Like,
take
oh
it
my
back to
God.
the room that you're staying in?
Yeah, I could do that.
Cool. Yeah. I I may know a place.
Oh, well, if you want to link and maybe talk some details, then I'm happy to do that. But I also don't want to put you in a spot.
I mean, it's not gonna put me in the spot if you don't get caught.
I mean, no, that logic tracks. Okay. Um, Part two to the question. I needed to find a means of protection.
Okay.
Call it self-defense, right? Would you have any leads, anything like that on that for me?
I do, actually. Same spot.
Okay. Same spot. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Um, then I'm in. Give you. I'd rather do this on, like I said, this side of the 12 hours, if that's possible. So I can give you a couple hours to wake your ass up and get dressed if needed.
Oh, I'm not going to be meeting you there. I'll send you the address of the place, and then you can go do what you need to do to take care of it.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, you said you were okay with some light crime.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah.
I was just hoping you were going to be there because I want to hang out, but whatever.
No, it's too hot for my blood. And plus I'm still
Okay.
like something I had last night didn't mix, and I'm pretty sure it still affected me in some capacity, so I probably should sleep this off.
Yeah, no, that would make sense. Things good at the club or not?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay. Right on. Well, thanks. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Like, bye.
Yeah, bye. A few moments later, you get a text
To the rest of
message.
the group. Cool. I will check it and head back to the group.
Okay.
As I walk back in, just like, okay. I mean, I gotta go do a thing in like an hour or so, but we should be cool.
Do we know what we need to deal with this thing. Trina, Greg, come across these
In
before,
reference
right?
to the werewolf,
Yeah.
yeah, silver.
Okay, good.
And the drop
Good.
distance, whatever advantages we can get, honey, because we're gonna need every one.
Yeah. I don't know anyone who's managed to take one down, but I do know somebody who lived through an encounter. So if I needed to, I could go pull some.
Well, we took one
But it sounds
down.
like we've got that.
That's why I'm nervous.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I guess Bruce. Then I think what Jonas would like to do today is to try to use, the assorted knowledge that we have about werewolves to maybe do some library use.
I will allow it.
Cool. This is going to take me a long heckin' time.
Yeah.
So
I actually think that library use is probably one of the longest, if not the longest,
yeah,
ability. It's actually insane. It's like, oh yeah, 12 hours need to go by before you are able to do anything with your group again.
yep. So yeah, I'm gonna do my day job and do some research. So call me if you need me.
Do my best to not need you.
Damn.
Not in a mean way. Not trying to be mean. I'm sorry. That came out way worse than it was supposed to. Okay, don't ask where I'm going. Love you. Bye.
By the way, let me know when you're ready to take a note, Ian. I have your address ready for you.
Ooh. Gonna go on my cryptic note sheet. All right, hit me.
To never be checked again.
Exactly.
100%.
250
250
South Meridian Street.
South Meridian Street. What town is that in? Is that in?
It's in Indianapolis.
That's in Indianapolis?
Yep.
To Google Maps.
I look forward to finding out that you're robbing Dimitri.
I look forward to that.
Wouldn't it? I can't even type. Hello?
It's a good thing you don't have computer hacking skills in.
I didn't take it. I can't type. Ah, fuck. All right.
Just a minor crime, it's fine.
All right. How does this place open?
Are you still on
Look at-
Google Maps?
Yeah.
It is live, whatever that is.
I wanted to do it while the sun's up. I can't do this while the sun's up. All right. All right. For anybody who was watching, that was all actual Riley body language through the majority of that. Just fuck. Okay.
Wonderful.
Are you okay over there?
I mean, one bad lead's a bad lead, right? It's not like an omen.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Okay. It's like, what the hell's the phrase? All roads lead to Rome. Am I remembering that correctly? Is that something people say? Feels like something people say. This is all roads lead to that one shitty club where might have better luck just holding up a pawn shop.
Are you figuring this out within yourself, or do you need like somebody to help you out?
I'll keep shaking some trees, but I might need
Okay.
some help. But I don't want to just be like, I don't know, do it for me.
I got that.
Yeah. I'm a big kid. I can figure this out.
Believe in you, Riley. You got it.
Thank you. 'Cause I don't. We'll figure
Storyteller, am I able to assist Jonas with his research
Um,
to make the time shorter?
Oh, ain't nothing does that, but
Oh,
it'll make
damn.
the results better.
Okay, I'll help with the results, maybe.
yeah, go ahead and roll. Would you like to assist by trying to scour the internet, or would you like to assist in other capacities?
I think either one would be
So if you're
fine.
trying to do other capacities, there's going to be Intel plus occult.
Okay.
If you're going to use computers, then like scour the internet, it's going to be Intel plus technology.
That might be a better one still. Would I be able to throw research into there
You sure
or
can.
no? Okay.
And you can even use desperation dice on this if you would like to, because you're gathering information
Oh, that's so
while on the
scary.
quarry.
I mean, my
I'd
rolls
love
haven't
to
been
get-
awful, but
I'd love to get a die of help from Trina and or Brick from talking about their experiences as well.
that's true.
Yeah, can I chuck in a cult?
I will and allow you to, if you have an occult, be able to add one die as an assist from Trina as well.
Definitely have a cult.
I got 3. I'm gonna willpower.
Okay.
All right. I got 4 total.
4 total. Okay.
I also just caught up on my Google Mapsing and
Yup.
What do you mean? Okay. Jonas, please go ahead and take one additional die. And with Morgan's 4 successes, you go ahead and add 2 successes onto your roll as well. So whatever you roll plus 2 successes automatically.
all right, so I am currently at 6, and I am going to re-roll 3 of them.
Okay.
So I'll stay at 6.
Nice. DC was 4 on this, so you do get 2 pieces of additional knowledge, I believe, for library use. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, basically for help in answering questions about where they hide and who they are in their normal lives, with a clue of some variety.
Wonderful. I love that for me so much.
But I'll say, the thing that Jonas would be telling Riley is the words we're looking for are stopping power, not number of bullets. Stopping.
Oh. So hit it one time really hard, not like a bunch of little times.
How about a bunch of times really hard, but something like a shotgun or a high caliber bullet conveys a lot of mass.
So
Silver
Okay.
grenade.
50 BMG should do it.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds big. I don't want to do that. Or I want that. I don't want to shoot it. That sounds like
shoot it.
I was gonna say that sounds like a brick job. That sounds weird.
I gotta go.
No, nobody say anything ever about a brick job ever again.
You're the one who keeps saying it, honey.
Y'all are weird. Stop being weird.
I can't stand any of you. page is this on? One moment, please. PDFs are wonderful until they take their sweet time.
PDFs are great. That's all I heard.
Okay, and what perks do you have, Rob,
Me,
for library?
I have where they hide and who they are.
Okay. Okay, so for where they hide, you do get a +3 bonus to attempt any attempt to locate the lair of the prey. So make sure you hold on to that. And same with bonus equal to the margin to on a win to any attempt to identify the prey. So you have a +3 to where they hide and who they are. But for some information, after a very long day, you do find out, yes, very susceptible to silver. Pull up his sheet real quick.
Do I get anything on the like has silver in his blood right now situation? Like whether or not that affects the silver vulnerability or
Weirdly enough, the consistent injection of silver into a werewolf hasn't really been very well documented, and how the impacts of it would happen. But everything you can tell, does still seem to work. And even from Trina's conversation, with the ghost momentarily, even before, like right after it walked in with the um, werewolf in tow, that it was consistently feel like it was burning with the silver running through. So you get the sense that even though it's had silver running through its blood for a long time, it's still not used to that fact, and its body is still trying to deal with it.
yeah. So my presumption is probably making it grumpy.
Yeah. Definitely can confirm. Very angry wolf. 1 second, please. Just getting his sheet pulled up. You do know that it can shrug. It seems resilient and shrug off almost most damage except for silver. So not only is silver, it seems like it's less of silver doing additional damage to the werewolf, but mostly it seems like the wolf just actually responds normally to silver. But it does have a been documented that werewolves can regenerate quickly, like their flesh heals up rapidly. And they also can um, through their vulnerability to silver, the damage done with silver cannot be regenerated, but fire is also a good way to do it, but can be regenerated through.
All right. So text Trina and Brick and say, get the flamethrower. Oh, also get my car.
Yeah, we'll get his car.
Okay.
In an attempt to not have to do anything with that address that I was given,
Mm-hmm.
would I be able to maybe poke around with some like streetwise and see if I can find any leads?
Yeah.
All right.
The silver will be a DC 3, and the gun will be DC 4.
Okay.
But you're going to be looking at charisma plus streetwise.
Charisma plus streetwise.
I may be busy, but if not, I have Streetwise. So.
Unfortunately enough, you will be busy unless because Riley wanted to handle this prior to nighttime. So unfortunately, we're going to be lining up to that
As
point.
quickly as possible.
And also, you can visit that establishment even when it's not open.
I could.
You don't have to go during office hours.
Yeah, but that feels rude.
I mean, most of the time, breaking and entering is rude, no matter who owns the building.
Yeah,
But like,
and we're not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. And what was the roll on that? That was streetwise plus. What I do?
charisma plus streetwise.
Charisma plus streetwise. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Looking to double check to see if stunning, like looks stunning, actually gave me anything other than just being hot.
Gives you 2 dice on charisma checks.
Oh, man.
But I will say for that bonus to work, it would not be available through phone calls unless you're doing like FaceTime calls because they can't really sound like you can't hear how attractive you look.
I mean, debatable, but no, that's good. For this one, I'll go out and be like running some errands. I'll be back. So I will take the bonus in that, just being out and about.
Heard?
And so that's gonna be a pool of 6 with 5 hits, 5 successes.
Holy, any willpower?
No, that's just
That's
straight
so
up.
good. Very, very pog.
And that's for the silver, because you said it's separate rolls.
Correct. 3 for the silver and 4 for the gun. So since you rolled this first for the silver, that's your first thing.
And another 5 successes for the gun.
You're actually cheating.
Take it up with roll 20.
All right, I will.
Yeah, dear roll 20. Why?
But go away. Cool. And how many resources do you have that's not tied up and other avenues?
Currently, I've got 2 dots.
Okay.
Because that damn house that I rented. I need to look at getting out of that lease. Do you think it's haunted, let me out is a good enough reason?
Probably not.
Damn. That deposit's fucking gone too.
Maybe. That might be true. Cool. You are able to go ahead and I guess the real question is, Ian, how much silver are you trying to buy here?
It's a good question.
I know that's why I asked it.
Was there any guidance on how much silver we actually needed from the team, or was it like, hey Riley, go get silver?
Yeah, nothing specific. Just as I think I said as much as you can get your hands on.
Much as I can get my hands on. Well, thinking silver's usually weighed out in like ounces, right?
Depends on.
I'm just trying to think, like, because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, like a pound of silver. Like that sounds ridiculous, but also like it sounds like a good amount of silver. Um,
Just tell me how
Let's-
much silver you are looking for.
enough to be able to get us multiple shots at this thing.
Pound of
Um,
silver is about $300 worth of silver.
that's not bad at all. You factor in for it being illegal, maybe looking at like 500 to 600, because like finder's fee and taking on the majority of the risk for the person. I could be a cop. They don't know. I mean, yeah, I'd be good for like. I feel like if I come back, which is like, boom, pound of silver. That nice job, Riley. You did it. We'll go with that one.
A pound of silver and a gun. You can go ahead and mark off an additional dot of resources for the time being.
Guys, I'm poor.
You still have a whole dot worth of resources. You're not poor.
Guys, guys, I'm poor. Help me.
You come back with a 9mm and a pound of silver.
All right. Then when I get back, if Trina's back at the center, I'm gonna go find Trina with my pound of silver in a bag.
Whoa.
And it's just more or less, it's not like a solid like it's like necklaces, like bracelets, and the assortment, even coins, stuff like this.
Just a pound of silver forks.
Exactly.
Do you know how great that would be? How did you get this?
I actually like it way better. Riley just walks in with a small briefcase, opens it up, and it's just silverware. Like actual silverware.
How'd you get this? I made out with the host at a fancy restaurant, and like it's a lot. That's wild what you can get when people think you're cute.
Okay. Well, I'm sure by this point we've gone out to Brick's cabin and come back, no problem.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be in the back room helping him get his gunsmithing operation up and running. Oh, this should work. Good, it's melted down.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Thank you. I haven't seen her wandering around, but I'll pull the 9mm I got out of like another pocket in that backpack. Very
Ooh,
gingerly.
nice.
Like I got this. Morgan requested. So if you see her before I do, can you get that to her?
Just drop it on the bench. We'll get it cleaned up.
Yeah, thank you. And again, very nicely set that down. Like
I'm
no
gonna
sudden
check
movement.
it. Is the serial number still on the gun?
No. It's not.
Nah,
Oh, okay.
that's the crime gun.
Yeah, this thing's definitely been used in a homicide or 9.
It's gonna be used in another. I don't know what the problem is.
I don't count that as a homicide, though. You know.
Fair.
No,
fair.
Trina uses syringes for homicides, not 9mm.
Hey, hey.
Wow. Hey.
No chirping from the cheap seats there.
Hey.
I paid a lot for this seat. Thank you very much. My sanity has paid its toll. Oh. Lucky me, 10 successes.
Why?
Don't worry.
I don't want to know.
Okay, I like that answer.
But like, you can't just be like, "Ooh, haha, 10
Nope,
successes,"
nope,
and
don't
then
ask
just
questions.
like breeze past it.
Okay.
You don't do that. Just don't know what's good for you.
Wait,
Just
stop it.
saying, some of us re-roll 3 on our willpowers and get 0, and others re-roll 3 and get 5.
It's fine.
Fine, it's fine. It's all
The
fine.
dice just be like that some days.
Yeah.
The house always wins.
No, I just borrowed Hannah's dice for a moment.
Yeah, you got the heat coming off them bad boys.
And what a good thing to use it on too. Um. Okay. Anything else? Any sort of preparation you guys would like to do besides from Morgan and Jonas that you guys are still knee deep in research?
Just out of curiosity, what time is it?
Roughly about this point, you're looking about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been about 4 hours. So
Okay.
you guys, I think it's 8 hours, right? Jonas for library.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys still have about 4 hours left before you guys will be wrapped up with that search. Trina or Riley, anything you guys would like to do else?
Um, I think I'm gonna once again tap my neighborhood criminal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like, look, I got a weird idea. I know. Have you ever thought about like robbing a zoo?
I can honestly say I haven't. In
I'm
my
thinking like if we had like a big ass net, and maybe we could like take some silver wire, and like wrap it in there. And then when we threw it on it, maybe it would help slow it down. The pain would kind of eat into it.
that could be kind of cool. I mean, in my previous profession, I did have the odd request every now and then to make like a PetSmart run.
Do they have
Because you-
nets at PetSmart, like big ones?
No, I'm just saying like that's the extent of my like go get animals kind of thing.
I mean, part of me was like, maybe we could use like a volleyball net, but those are long and narrow, and
And they're way too flexible. Probably find something. Yeah, I'll make some calls, see what we can find out.
Riley,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll intelligence plus
Or bond.
politics for me.
We are boned.
DC's 3.
word
Oh.
got out. You think about knocking somebody over.
Intelligence plus politics?
Mm-hmm.
Can I interest you in subterfuge instead?
Sure can't.
Can I interest you in wits instead?
I will allow wits.
Hey, freaking
Nice.
we out here. Wits plus politics.
Hey, whatever the people have been saying about you, Bruce, it's not true. I
See?
mean, after that ruling,
See? What can I say? I've earned my 10 successes.
How's 3 successes work?
That's the DC.
Hey, we out
You
here.
know, in your previous occupation, the Indianapolis Zoo used to be someone's home.
Yeah, no, I'm not fucking wrong with that. Never mind. So,
But the person who did live there was forcibly removed from Indianapolis by the Anarchs.
whoops. I typed it wrong.
You sure did. You actually
Like
have
greater than
2.
5.
Would you like to?
Yeah,
willpower?
I'll willpower one of those.
Heard.
I don't know why I was thinking.
You could willpower 3 of those if you like. Because 1, 3, 5 are all failed.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, you can only do 1 if you want to. It's your choice.
No. I don't know why I was thinking it was greater than 5. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
All right. I'll allow it this time.
Blech.
Nice.
So it's just 2.
You don't
so
know
never
shit
mind.
about shapes about
I
that
don't know
Indianapolis Zoo.
shit about nothing. I mean,
So it's
you remember what I said? Look at all that shit.
it's probably relatively cheap to just like buy a fishing.
I mean, if y'all are busy, I can run to Walmart.
No, I mean, I just didn't know they make fishing nets. I'm not a fisher person, so
Ooh. Idea. What about like the bungee cargo nets, like that you'd put over like a truck bed to keep stuff in?
Sure. I'm game for whatever, y'all.
Yeah, no, I think that sounds. But if Jonas is around for that, just like I'm not an idiot, right? Bungee cargo net seems better than like a fishing net.
I think that Jonas is like pretty sure that. Well, I'm not pretty sure. I know that this thing can. These things, when they're pissed, can go through a wall.
Well, that's why I'm thinking we wrap it silver thread, like jeweler's silver, like
So do I
inside of
also
it.
need to go get silver thread?
Well, I mean, while you're out,
I mean, I'll try. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't realize Hunter the Reckoning had a shopping episodes, but here we are.
No, this is
hey,
welcome to the
every role-playing game has a shopping episode. You know that.
I don't know. Did we ever? I don't think we ever had one in Hunter or VTM's. All I'm saying.
Well, we kind of ran into some problems while we were shopping. So
That's fair.
kind of ran into people not liking us.
that happens a lot.
We shopped for businesses.
You know what?
Yeah, totally did business shopping.
They did real estate. They were
Yeah.
local for a little
We're
bit.
good at that for a little bit.
We had to constantly find new places to live.
I think Dimitri's resources also said you don't need to shop. You just say what you have.
Yeah, you tell me what you want, I get it. No problem. I take care of it. No worries.
I want that guy's toupee.
Not a problem. Give me your fucking hair.
Guy shaves it.
Oh, hey, I thought it was toupee.
I'd like to believe that might have been a game that Dimitri and Michael played.
All the time.
I missed
Just,
that.
I want that. Done.
It's done. No problem.
I want that guy's gold tooth.
But yeah,
Oh.
I think he'd go like, I don't know if silver thread would work, so sure, why not?
It's worth a try. Sorry, I almost threw a Russian accent on
Yeah,
that.
I was like, hold on.
Oh no, I've been found
True.
out. Kill everyone.
It's the unnatural.
It's a vampire.
Trust me, you do not wish to make this mistake.
No, but if you're who I think you are, can I have your autograph?
Wait, Dimitri has Mask of 1,000 Faces.
Oh, dude, that'd be horrible.
Dimitri knows a guy who has
Oh.
faces that can apply it for it.
Actually, he does, but that's besides the point. Anyway, shopping trip.
Did Morgan hear that conversation about like the cargo net and stuff? I
Yeah.
don't know if she was around. Okay. I would let Riley know that I could help create this weaponized net.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
If I get you the materials needed, would Oh my
Yes.
God. I knew you were great. Don't tell anybody you're my favorite.
For right now, secret safe.
Jonas sitting in the room is like, yeah, tracks.
No,
Very
dick.
very slowly kind of looks over. Sorry, Dad.
That makes sense.
What's the name of that perk, Hannah?
Which one?
The one that lets you craft stuff?
Oh, okay, let me look it up really fast. Sorry. I need to really fix my sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Broken. Okay, let me look it up. I don't think it's frugal.
Improvised gear.
Yeah, so I have all four of those. So I have mass production, specialization, and speed crafting. And I also have craft as part of like my skills plus weaponizing and craft.
Of course you do. You were made for this.
I was.
So like,
I've
if I
been
get
waiting
you-
to use it.
If I get you like all tier 3 mats, are we good for this?
Shut the
Don't answer that. or answer it. I don't know. Yep.
You could, in theory, use frugal for this.
Okay. But I probably could not do it at the same time as I'm researching.
Correct. No,
Yes.
you would have to wait
Yeah.
until about 7, and then you could go ahead and start looking around. So if you want to, you could try being frugal after and save Riley the trip, or you can have Riley go out and then just help with the crafting of it.
I feel like Morgan would definitely prefer to have extra materials.
Okay.
If Riley's willing to go get them.
Yeah. I'm kind of just sitting around waiting at the moment. So if that's what we need, I'll go do it.
Thanks, Riley. Thanks. And I'll pass them $100. Help out with the funds there.
Yep. Do you want a receipt?
No.
Okay.
What you don't know is Ian also has frugal, so they just pocketed the $100 and just opened up their check the trunk.
That's okay. We're besties right now, so it's okay.
Right now.
For now.
For now.
Pretty sure Riley's version of a receipt be a post-it that says "I got from you."
Exactly.
A receipt that
I
says,
love it.
I bought these things with your money.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll. That stuff is gonna be easy enough to come by, where it's not gonna be that necessary. It's just gonna be time consuming.
Oop.
Trina, I'm assuming you are starting helping Brick with the manufacturing of the silver bullets. Is that correct?
Yes, that was going to be my focus, was to help that process go as quickly as possible.
Wonderful. Then Riley, since you're gonna be the only person that has any time left, is there anything left you would like to do?
While I'm out, I'm assuming that the club is still closed. Is it still that part of the day?
It is still that part of the day.
All right. While I'm out,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go knock on the front door there
Sure.
and just see if anybody's around. We're not doing crime.
No, of course not. You walk up to the front. Are you going to like the employee entrance or like the front door entrance?
Yeah,
Like
I'll
the
go like
entrance?
employee. I'll go like employee entrance, like around back.
Perfect. You knock. Nothing happens.
Okay. Kind of look around. Give it a couple minutes.
Mm-hmm. You look around. You're in the parking lot. That's the employee parking lot of that section. Completely empty.
All right, cool. Then that tracks.
Weird. No one's
yeah.
inside the club when it's closed.
You never know. They could be getting ready. They could be doing stuff. But yeah, we're chilling at that point. Then I'll start heading back to wherever the hell, back to the center.
Okay. Wonderful. It's roughly about this point. Riley, you head back to the center, and you have about a couple of hours left. As it gets to 7 o'clock, Jonas and Morgan, you guys have wrapped up with your research. Bonuses acquired. You guys are now able to do what you please. Trina, you're still tied up with crafting these bullets. All the silver has been, or most of the silver has been smelted down and in the process of getting all the molds and everything set up. You still have, obviously, multiple hours still left to go in this process, but definitely in the right direction. But is there anything the three of you would like to do?
We've got no bullets yet, right?
Correct. No bullets have been cooled enough to
Well,
be able
we
to. I
do
mean,
have enough. What everybody's got in their magazine.
right, exactly.
So,
They have not been crafted. The ones that are being crafted are not prepared yet, but there's still the bullets that were handed out in the cabin that you guys say still have.
Okay. I guess next step is we got to figure out where our quarry is. So, Morgan, you want to check on our phone again?
Yeah, I would probably have like checked it throughout the day, but I will make the roll now.
Please.
Maybe
Still the same DC.
3, 4. I need one more, right?
Yep.
6.
Yep. Still in the exact same location.
Does it say how long ago it like pinged off that specific cell tower?
Currently. Phone is on. Just not on a call.
Well, it's still alive and still at the same place.
Okay. I think that Jonas switches the magazine in his pistol over to the silver bullets one and says, it's either bait or a clue, so I guess let's go find out.
Yes, let's.
I mean, or I'll do it. That's fine.
No, I'm just hesitant, but I will.
Yeah, no, that's fair, but I think that we've gotta start following. If they just abandoned the phone, we've got to start following the trail sooner rather than later. So,
Well, let's go. Do we want backup? Riley, do you have anybody?
Not super offhand.
Okay, it's fine. I don't know if we have time right now, so
Yeah, sorry.
no, it's okay. I just know if you had like somebody in your back pocket that could like help us out.
We were. I say we. Previous occupation was a lot of, at least the ones I hung out with, were a lot of non-combatants, as it were.
Makes
let's hope
sense.
we're non-combatants
One
for
more
today.
time? What?
I said, let's hope we're non-combatants for today, at least.
Oh yeah, 100%. But just in case.
Yeah, for sure. I think that we're going to watch. If it turns into something ugly, our plan is to run. And if that gets complicated, then our plan is to do whatever we need to do in order to make running happen.
That seems all right. Yeah, no, that seems viable and real. So
How many cars are we taking?
I think one lets more people have hands that aren't on steering wheels, and therefore be on.
ooh. I also don't like the idea of us putting our own cars at risk for this. So I will make a phone call about that to see if I can get us a ride.
Catch a ride. Okay. You do still have some of those vehicles you had lined up in preparation from last session that are still
Yes.
ready to go and awaiting your call for delivery.
Okay. Then in that case, before I make the call, make the call.
Mhm.
Is this like a like to the group? Are we making a statement? Are we incognito mode? What kind of car are we looking for? Something cool, something like some like mom car.
I would say choice number one, something inconspicuous. Choice number two, something that's armored.
All right, I think I have a much better time with choice number one. I don't have the armored perk like I thought I'd take it. So cool. Then I'll make the call and set us up with like a Prius.
The greatest of getaway vehicles. I love it.
I mean, it's silent. So
Right.
like those are super quiet.
To be nerdy for a minute, electric also has really good acceleration. Just saying it's a good choice for a getaway car.
I heard the top speed on those things are really good too.
And they get there really fast.
Okay. You have how many Priuses would you like to have? Just the one, the singular Prius, or are you looking for Prii?
There's 5 of us.
There is yes.
5 plus a tank.
You can probably try to find a tank.
Well, you know what I'm saying. 5 plus Trina's dog.
Yeah.
I got 1.5 Prii.
I could try to
No,
find half a Prii.
I'll do 2. On the phone. Look, I'm not picky about color. I need to look like something I'm not gonna be driving.
So are
Okay.
you going to be driving?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm just been a crazy couple nights. I just don't want people being like, "Oh, damn, there they are."
Understood.
Yeah.
What location?
I will send that to you.
Wonderful.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And in relation to the center,
Yep.
what part of Indy is that in?
Not smack dab downtown, but more on the outskirts of it, the rural portion, if you will.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna pick like a parking lot and send them that, like drop a pin there for them.
Perfect.
All right, cars are set. We got 2. I figure we probably don't want to sit like we like each other if we don't have to, right?
I mean, up to y'all, I guess. I was thinking that with one driver, we could have more people shooting if we needed to. And 3 of us for now.
Fair.
Well, it kind of sounds like we don't have to use both cars if we don't want to.
Yeah. Plus, it might not hurt to take 2 cars, just so we have a backup in case one of them gets like destroyed.
As its tires slashed, for instance.
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair. We can park one like around the corner or whatever.
Okay. You guys head to this non-disclosed parking lot. A couple of street lamps, but they've seen better days, barely functioning. You do see there is a black SUV on blocks in the parking lot, but you do see the 2 Priuses left there.
Damn, I forgot to tell you guys to bring like gloves or something. Nah, we'll be fine. Okay.
I mean, the rest of us are experienced hunters. I'm assuming that I just take out some clothes. Like, yeah, no, we do this. This is a thing that we
This-
do.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, that's on me. Well, mostly
We
just
try not to do crimes.
yeah. I was
We
just saying.
sometimes do crimes.
So I'm trying to keep us as anonymous here as possible. So just in case whoever was driving, your prints aren't all over the car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, who's driving? Like I
I
can
don't
drive one
care.
of them.
I can.
It's fine.
It's so weird to see a character Hannah can play as a driver. It's not. I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Not true.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying everyone has a type, and yours just aren't drivers. Is all I'm saying.
Primo boy. All I'm saying.
Does anyone have? Too soon.
He's
Too
free.
soon. Yo, he's free, all right. Free spirit, as they were.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the realist.
Does anyone have a passive wits and awareness dots of just 5? You have 5 dots in wits and awareness. Come on.
Pretty sure that.
I do.
You do.
I got 6.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody stare at Justin until we know that Trina can.
Oh, I wasn't assuming I went with you guys.
Oh,
This is in the
Everybody
parking
in
lot.
the
This is in the
car.
parking lot.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have, so let me roll.
Since you're rolling, it'll be DC 2.
Oh, wait, hold on. You said 5, right?
Correct.
Oh, I have that now.
Okay. Hey, nice experience.
character growth.
All of you guys see this black SUV on these blocks. Has a custom license plate. Trina, you've seen this license plate before. On a hunt with Brick, when you were looking for Jordan, excuse me.
Does it say Gangrel?
It does indeed say Gangrel on it. But Riley, you do see Gangrel, which you would know to be a clan.
I'm gonna ping the hell out of this place right now.
How long have I been there?
That's a good question.
I mean, it's on blocks, so who knows how long it's been there.
It's not at the center, right?
No,
at
it's
the-
just in this parking lot that these Priuses were brought to.
I'm gonna willpower that as well.
Okay.
So 5 total, or is that 6 because 2 10s
No.
per crit? No,
at 7.
7. Yep, because 2 10s are 4 successes.
Nice.
5, 6, 7. Yes. Nothing.
All right.
I'm gonna slowly walk over towards the vehicle.
Mm-hmm. You walk over towards the vehicle. Laid out in the back seat, you see a skeleton with an
Neat.
A and a circle carved into its skull.
That's something I would recognize at all, given my tattoos.
You would. It looks like this is the Anarch symbol that has been carved into this individual skull.
I think somebody marked them before they died.
Who the hell owns this parking lot?
You got me. I really don't know.
You look around. There's no there's no businesses attached to said parking lot. It just looks like it's an open parking lot. So your
Yep.
best guess would probably be city.
So I'm gonna point to the A on the forehead and like roll up my sleeves a little bit and point to the A in my Anarch tattoo.
It's exact match.
Same. So this was. I don't think this was peacefully passing in his sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people don't do that in like this.
Is it bare bones or is it wearing clothing?
It is
Something sticking out of it.
indeed wearing clothing. One moment for me, please, while I pull
Or
this
it's
up.
canines enlarged?
Was she hot?
Enlarge in what capacity? Like asking,
Like-
are
like-
they vampiric or?
Yes.
Yeah, you can definitely see the canines that are extended down.
I'm gonna look around. Are there any security cameras back here in the parking lot?
No.
Is there a coat of dust on the vehicle? Like it's been here a while.
It's definitely been here a while. But you do know there's been some rain in the last couple of days. But it has sort of like that. I don't want to say like mud material, but like when dust just gets wet, it sort of clings
Sure.
on a little bit more. So it's hard to tell how long the vehicle's been here, but you know it's at least sat for a bit.
Gotcha.
I guess is the back seat covered in what to our eyes would probably look like dust, but is kind of not.
No dust.
Can I check the skeleton's pockets?
You sure can check the skeleton's
Hey,
pockets.
whoa, Riley,
Hey,
Riley,
hey, no,
let's not.
no. I was going first. I'm looking.
Okay, no, go for it. Yeah, no,
Hold up. I'm definitely calling in an anonymous tip for the dead body in the back of this car. Do you want your DNA around it?
No, I'm just saying that, right now we're kind of in a situation where, we need all the money we can get our hands on to fund this little operation. So
real. I'm not submitting reimbursement receipts for all that silver or nothing, but I'm just saying. Any freaking cabbage that comes back my way is good eats. That's for real.
I think I see Morgan do the head tilt, and Jonas is like, yeah, that.
I'm with Jonas on this one. This is a bad idea. And I don't care how much money you think is in that wallet or whatever is in there.
I mean, it could
It's
be
not worth
like
it.
$5,000.
Could be it could be a set of keys to a
It
place.
could be
that
your
has
life.
more money.
So, let's go.
Could also be a favor.
For what? For who?
That's a good question. Don't know what you're gonna find unless you take a peek in them pockets.
No.
So the thing on your arm and the thing that's on their head, does that mean that they were your people, or that this was, well, not your,
I get what you're
the
saying.
people who used to be your people?
Yeah.
Or people who did this were likely your people?
No, I think this is again conjecture, but even if I find like a not leech dead in the back of a car with something carved into their forehead left for whoever to find, that feels like execution to me, right? So they're probably marking this guy as an
Right.
MR.
I guess I'm wondering if this is somebody labeling a victim or claiming credit for the kill.
I think it's labeling a victim. There used to be a real weird two-party system going on that I really don't understand.
Yeah, they don't work.
Plus, if there's an ID that might give us might be important. Maybe it's good information.
That's great. Could be great. All right. We'll leave it alone.
You're grown-ups. I am calling the police about it. You take whatever risks you want.
Because you guys did ask, this individual is in a very nice purple suit.
Nice purple suit.
Yes.
All right. Oh,
That suit says money. Trina, talk me out of it, please.
is it tailored? Like looking at the hemline. I mean,
It
does
is.
this?
You're gonna talk me out of it.
She looks at her. She's like, she gets close to Riley. I'm back him up. You get in there. Get what you can.
Absolutely. All right.
All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go. She gets
All
inside.
right,
Kind
we
of
go sit in the Prius.
pushing them
Tell
back.
me when you're done. Just tell me when you're done.
I'm ooh. We're running some pockets right now.
Trina, go ahead and make a wits and medicine for me, please.
Okay.
DC's gonna be 4 on this here, though.
Oof.
I know.
I'm doing the you found him passed out at the club kind of once over. Wallet, keys, phone, anything, a nice watch, that kind of
How
stuff.
many successes do I need?
4.
Shit. All right, I'm gonna re-roll 2 of these.
Heard.
I mean, if you're looting the body, you also definitely go in the
Sweet.
shoes.
Got my
Oh,
4.
absolutely. Good
4?
shoes. Is good shoes. If they're my size.
You do recognize that this individual was the suit, even though it is just as a skeleton, the suit still obviously is still a little big, right? Because you don't have the mass of the body in there, but isn't too incredibly out of fitting for this individual. So whoever it was very lanky, very small individual. Was not like a very big guy or anything like that. As you guys go through, you do find a wallet. You do not find a cell phone or a set of keys, though.
Okay. What's in the wallet?
What's in the box?
What's in your wallet?
You do see a black business card that just has a red crimson rose on it. But you also see a driver's license. Sheldon Thomas.
All right. Damn, Sheldon. Kind of nonsense were you up to there, big guy? Is there money in the wallet?
There's no money in this wallet.
Oh. Damn.
I'm keeping the wallet. Is it a nice wallet?
Yeah. It's a nice
Hell yeah, I'm
metal wallet.
Keeping the wallet.
I love
That's
that.
for making me. That's for making me dig through your pockets for nothing, Shelly. Did you find anything?
I was holding them back for you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, I wasn't sure. Like while I was,
I was
Looking
kind of,
here.
watching over my shoulder. I'm playing lookout.
so like no sort of like cool watch or anything like that.
No, it looks like whoever.
Dang.
Trust me, the person that robbed them was a pro.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. All right.
Which makes you wonder why they left the wallet.
I just want to send a message,
Whoever this was for, they found it or they didn't. And if they found it and left it here, they don't care.
Or it's a trap, and
Or
whenever somebody sees you open that wallet, they're gonna know.
yeah. That sucks. I didn't think about that one. The business card that matched the rose tattoo at all similar?
And the fact that it's a rose, yes, but not any sort of other capacity.
Okay. Is it similar to the same card that was left when Morgan went missing that time?
No, because that was an actual rose. That was the actual flower.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. That's not in my
Yeah.
cryptic notes to myself.
Yes.
Only a metaphorical calling card.
Exactly,
Yeah.
metaphorical.
Is there a phone number on this card?
Sure is not.
Damn. All right. Yeah, I'm keeping the wallet. That's mine now.
How much did you get?
It sounds like a question if you had stuck around and helped, you might get an answer to.
Okay.
That means nothing. I'll whisper that to Jonas.
All right, push the button. Instead of the like satisfying vroom, it just goes.
Cool. There we go.
We all loading into one Prius?
2, and we're gonna park one around the corner,
2, yeah.
just in case. We ride.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, there it is.
So Jonas is driving one and Morgan's driving the other? Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that wasn't the original plan.
No,
James
right.
got impatient, just sat in the driver's seat.
Can we please leave?
I'll jump in with Jonas.
I will jump in with Morgan.
Woo woo.
Yeah, this car's way cooler.
So, what are the odds they actually end up where we're supposed to go? Trent?
Right in the middle.
Yeah, probably.
He
probably
reaches inside her jacket pocket, pulls out a flask, and takes a pull off of it.
Hey, Riley.
Yes.
Please roll wits and awareness.
Not while you're in my car.
How many times have I told you? No,
You
what's
want
the
them
awareness
to
in the
when they're
car?
in your car. It's got the high wits and awareness.
I do have a pretty solid wits and awareness. So.
Not bad. Not bad.
Do we think that this is like a desperation die kind of thing?
That's tough to say.
Yeah. I think we'll just send it.
Nice.
How's that do for you? What is that, a tenor? Or is that an 8?
That's 8.
No, that's
No,
more than
10.
that. That's 10. Because you had the
10?
crit and then the 4 extra.
No, I thought that
Wait,
the
hold on. No, that's
I thought-
8.
that's
That's
two,
eight.
right?
I
It's
thought you
8.
just add 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
you're right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
right.
so 8. Sick.
Sick.
So 8 successes. What am I seeing?
And this metal wallet that you're holding on to, this like, you see the reflection of eyes.
Oh, shit.
Fuck is that? Like,
And they go very
I'm a-
wide when you sort of make eye contact with them.
are they still there? Are we just like staring at each other now?
One moment, please.
Hey.
Just checking, wallet. When I put you in my pocket, you gonna be looking at my butt?
Riley is clearly doing some sort of like either mental math or trying to remember something. It's like, I know I've cut back, but there's no way I'm actually this high, right? I'm gonna kind of point it at, like, kind of just angle it a little bit at Morgan and be like, do you see that?
So
Do
you're
I
turning
see it?
you're turning it the thing around to get them more of you. Is that I'm understanding that correctly?
I'm if I'm looking at it this way,
Right.
I'm like, ha, ha, ha. I'm kind of going,
Right, turning it so they can see Morgan and Morgan can see the eyes. Just make
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
understanding that correctly.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That is
Cool.
absolute. You're absolutely understanding that correctly.
Can you go ahead and roll
Wits is
wits and
great.
awareness for me, please, Morgan?
Wits is great.
Gosh. No.
Intelligence is not. I'm pretty, not smart, all right?
I have 4 so far. Do I need?
So DC is 4, but if you crit, you get some other information. So if you're able to crit, then you can crit. But otherwise, a DC 4 is enough.
No, I'm not gonna willpower. It's just to get a crit.
Okay. You do capture a set of eyes. Riley.
Yo.
You recognize this individual.
Oh,
You recall them. They have this wonderful hit podcast.
cool.
Are you serious?
This is the one of the only Benny Blankenship.
Still roaming around.
No. Go away, Benny.
It's like, what? But there's no way. But is that the Benny Blankenship in there? What the fuck? Like it's just like one of those things. I'm like, kind of like, look, like trying to bring it closer to my face to like get a better look.
Sure.
Like maybe if I put it all the way against my eyes, I'll see further on their side, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Love that for you.
Yeah. That's
Okay, what the hell are you doing?
no, do you listen to podcasts?
Yes. What
Okay.
about
This
podcasts?
pertains. I'm not a fan of stuff, but I know more than several people who are interested in what he talks about, but those eyes are the one and only the Benny Blankenship, big conspiracy podcast guy.
The eyes fade from the wallet after you name drop.
So he just heard that. He's heard this whole conversation in the car.
I don't know how it works.
He saw you.
He saw me. I don't know if he can read lips.
Okay. Well, do I see the eyes go?
Yeah, the eyes
Okay.
sort of just disappear from the reflection.
You said his name, and he vanished. Of course, he could have heard your red lips.
Well, I don't expect him to stick around all day.
I'm gonna be pressing on this gas a little harder because I am a little pissed.
Whoa, you're not the one who put the deposit down.
I told you they left the wallet in the whatever suit for a reason.
So, okay. What we have now is information. Somebody else has information as well, but they don't know what we know. Because I don't know what we know either.
I don't want to know
What?
what they know.
Now, hear me out. They're going to show up and be like, the fuck is this? And I'll be like, the fuck is this? It kind of matched that energy a little bit. And then, so because earlier when I asked, like, how do we feel? Are we hiring like that? I wanted to call them extracurriculars. That's not the right term. Are we hiring the spooky people or not? And the result or the answer was Brave New World. This is that Brave New World. Now we know that somebody knows that we have a thing that belongs to a dead guy. If they show up, I can go, hey, Collateral, do you know about this shit? And they're going to be like, what? And then I'm going to be like, y'all should fight a werewolf. And they'll be like, bet.
I'm gonna be like,
And-
Riley, do you remember this shit? And pull down my turtleneck with where it's like all full of the scaly.
Yeah, no, that's cool though.
No, it's not. You don't know what it was like.
No, I don't. And I'm not trying. I'm
And
sorry.
you're adding fuel to the fire. We're like what we're doing right now.
I'm not trying to minimize what you've experienced. That's very rude of me. I'm sorry. I hear you and I'm doing my best to understand you. But I am all the way hyped up on this potential information exchange. That could
I see that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because we could even go, do y'all know about the Scorpion King? Have y'all met? You should. And then that's what I've been saying for like a week and a half now. Get them
And
to
you're
fight
saying
each other.
then we dip while they fight it out.
Yes. While they fight it out, we go, I'm out. We wash our hands of it. We call it good. Like the Monstro's done. The Monstro's dealt with. Potentially more of these leeches are gone.
I feel like that's the only good scenario.
I feel like with the right presentation. Okay. You watch Shark Tank?
No.
You should. It's a great show. So we
We
show
don't
up
have
like,
time to watch TV around here.
oh my god, make time, relax a little bit. You're so wound up.
I want to sleep. That's what I do when I relax.
Oh my god, no, that's fair.
Cut,
But
cut to Trina and and Jonas
I don't know
listening
much, but I know
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
listening to relaxing music and talking about Shark Tank.
Yeah, did you catch that episode the other night? That was really good. Like that guy, he had them sponges, and I could not believe what they could get clean.
My goodness.
But he never should have taken that
The
deal.
madness.
That's all.
How far away are we from this house?
At roughly about this point, you guys are coming up just down the block.
are we still best friends?
Yeah, until this shit goes sideways.
Bet.
So I'm not like paranoid. She was like tailgating the hell out of me, right?
Yeah, she
It
was
felt
like,
like they wanted to
speeding
go
up and
fast.
slowing down and speeding up and slowing down.
Like,
And I don't think I've ever seen Morgan's arms more animated. They must be listening to some of that new trip hop or something that Riley likes.
I would bet that that's what it is.
Rip hop. Riley's really into breakcore.
Anything you guys like to do? Are you guys parking right outside of the address?
We were gonna park one of the cars around the corner, so I think Jonas is gonna be like, "Let's go get in their car." Just they seem like they want to move, so
Don't forget to grab the flamethrower.
yeah, sure. Pop the trunk of one Prius, move the flamethrower to the other trunk.
See the Prius just lower just a little bit. And then the three of you and Tank pile into one Prius.
All right. Everybody sit like you like each other.
Turn some of that good music on that y'all were listening to. Man, Morgan, you were just dancing.
that was not to music.
Hey, we're talking about Shark Tank.
Oh, so were we. What a
Yeah,
coincidence.
Yeah, we could talk about it later. We got things at hand.
Yeah. I think that we're at game faces here.
Yeah, 100%. All right, focus up. Yeah, Morgan, come on, focus up. No more Shark Tank.
I will try.
You guys go ahead and pull up to the wonderful building you guys have spent a varying amount of time at. On the front porch, on the steps, you guys see a phone.
Would this qualify as different scene? Am
It
I
would.
able to? So I'm gonna vibe it out again.
Yeah.
That's the unnatural.
Trina, that phone does look very familiar to you, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of assumed as much.
I wanted just to make sure that we were all on the same page.
All right. I'm gonna willpower that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6 successes total.
Wonderful. No spooky things.
No spooky things. All right. Whole block is clean, y'all.
Cool. I guess I'll go up and get the phone, and I want to take a look around and see if there's anything else that's sort of conspicuous.
Define conspicuous.
Did our ghost werewolf frenemy leave a note, or just a phone?
Just the phone.
Cool. I guess I'd like to pause and look around and see if anybody has one of the doorbells with a camera.
Yeah. What's awareness for me? DC 2.
Actually, I have one across the street.
Rerolling 3.
I love that for you. And I hate that for you.
Never mind.
I'm so sorry.
Some
Jonas
people
just
get
pauses,
0.
looks around, and goes, well, all right. And he picks up the phone and heads back to the car.
It's fine. Yeah, you head back to the car. Phone is locked.
Trina, do you want this back? Or at this point, should we just
Let me
drop
take a
this in a river?
look. Let me take a look real quick.
Hand it to her.
Does it have any battery on it?
Yeah, it's in low power mode. It's got roughly about 8% left, but it's still got a little juice left.
I'll open the notes just to see if there was any note left.
No notes, but you do see that there is a text message that was typed out but never sent to anyone.
I will click on that.
Hey, went down to go look for our friend. They're safe.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. I'll just kind of show. Looks like went down like I was expecting her to.
You check the call history.
I'll double check. Anything that shouldn't be there or that's unfamiliar?
No, the only call that was last placed was the one you two had.
Okay. I will check the deleted call history just to see if anything was deleted.
A call to an unknown number was deleted.
Okay. Looks like they called an unknown number or received a call from an unknown number. Was it an incoming or outgoing call from
Outgoing.
the unknown number? Okay. What? How do you even do that?
Magic.
I guess.
Well, I guess it's a number that's not a contact, right? Do we have the digits?
Yeah, you have the digits. It just you
Oh,
just don't.
I thought you meant like literally. It just said
No.
no.
No, that'd be
Gotcha.
sick. No, it's just
So I was like, how the fuck did they do that?
magic. Technomancy. No, it just is a number, but you do have the digits, yes.
Hey Morgan, can you run down these numbers, see where they go?
Yep.
I'll read out the telephone number.
I'll put them in
Look for a
the
DC2.
laptop. Okay. I got 3.
Terre Haute Regional Hospital.
I would relay that to everybody in the car.
And that was the hospital where Kate was sent to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's disconcerting.
Trina has only told Brick at this point, right?
Yes.
That is correct.
Okay. I wonder if she went to go finish. Oh. Hey,
Trina, you do
You guys-
recognize the phone call took place after you had made contact.
Verifying the kill.
Yep.
y'all didn't see anybody watching the place.
The hospital?
No, here. Just I was looking for something that was going to jump out and try to eat, so I wasn't for Destin.
I
No,
was not watching.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was watching you.
I mean, like I've vibed it out, and it seems pretty safe. Like nothing's here. Nothing's, at least nothing spooky.
I mean, sure, but people with binoculars or a rifle can be spooky without going.
Fair.
Who's gonna snipe us?
God,
I've done it before, is all I'm saying.
Well, I hate to tell you, there's nowhere we can really hide from that.
all right. Well, I didn't know if this person had any mortal agents or Morgan had old she could call in a favor. Madison, not Morgan. Sorry.
I was
A lot
like,
of heavy
I
names.
don't know about that.
Meg, Madison, Morgan. My poor
Too
It's
brain.
many
all
M's.
there. All right. As you guys are sitting down and coming up with the plan on what you guys' next steps are outside of this house, that is where we will go ahead and wrap up this evening. But as the camera zooms away, we see 3 individuals standing in a bar of some kind. Loud music's playing in the background. We see a gentleman wearing a crimson suit, a familiar Derek Brink. We see another individual, blonde hair, sort of slicked back a little bit, wearing jean jacket on top of some sort of this gray t-shirt and blue jeans. And we see Eva all standing around. Derek will look around. So, I appreciate you guys all making the trip. Some of you, it's further than others. He looks over to you, Eva. But we have an issue. And that being said, Eva, I know you did a lot for Indianapolis. More than I think most barons would like to admit. And to be fair, I did have some dealings with you and your coterie before the great fallout occurred. And I know you are very much so trying to help each other out and thrive in a place where there is no camp. Do you know this individual? And he will slide a phone over. Never recognized this person before.
No, I can't say I have.
They used to be Ansons. And I've told them before that if I've seen them, they were going to be no longer breathing. They got IMPD involved a couple of too many times. And what you see, and he sort of slides the picture over, and you see an individual bound and gagged, a woman. She sent an address, a very important address to me. I need to make sure that this group doesn't exist. And the only reason I'm reaching out and wanted to call this is because someone in their cell thrives in your domain as a sibling.
And who would that be?
The one that's us is a Malkavian by the name of Meg. I think she joined shortly before you did.
Yeah, I believe you're right on that one. So, what is it exactly that you want?
Clean house. We did it with the Second Inquisition. And honestly, these hunters are getting a little too brave.
And when have you started being afraid of hunters?
Since a couple of them decided to walk in and out of my club like they owned the place. And I have an individual in my domain that lets me know that they're peeking around old stomping grounds.
Well, like we've talked about before, how about you take care of your area and I will take care of mine?
So you won't be mad if I intervene against someone who thrives in your domain. If Meg becomes a problem, I'm okay to take care of my domain.
Not necessarily.
So you see why I call
Does she, I mean, yeah. Does she reside in your domain? No. But does that mean that somebody that you don't like can't just step over and not worry about getting killed? Is that how we're going to play this?
Eve, I don't think it's any secret that you could put me and Fairfield into the ground if you really felt like it. I think it's very obvious. I mean, you have an antediluvian at your back if you really called. And yeah, he's been missing for about 1.5 years, but who knows if you have cabs on around. And do I need to remind you the rest of your coterie that also just disappeared? Like, you could have people anywhere. And like me and Fairfield, yes, we put on a front, but you are a terrifying individual to mess with. And so no, I don't want to mess with your property. But I'm asking, if that property stumbles onto my abode, am I okay to handle business in my area?
Yes, within reason.
That's all I asked.
Good luck.
I think they'll need it more than me. He picks up the phone. Hey, Jay. Rain Hell. He hangs up the phone and straightens up his suit and begins to leave. Fairfield looks around. Why was I even here?
That's a great question, Fairfield. I don't know.
Look, I just need to know, is Dimitri, is he gone?
I'm assuming so. I haven't heard from him in a long time.
The dude still owes me a person, is all I'm saying. Like, I helped you guys with Second Inquisition. I just want to be paid, is all I'm saying.
I think that's the least of our worries right now. I'm just hoping Derek doesn't cause World War III.
I mean, you know him better than most. I mean, but I think the new Baron can't be any worse than Anson.
Got a good point there. I'm glad to know we're still on the same side.
Same clan and all. It's just very interesting to know that there's 2 Brahas running Indianapolis and adjacent.
Yeah.
Well, I bid you adieu. If you need anything, Eva, feel free to call.
Yeah, for sure. She's gonna grab her jacket, her other jacket, and head out the door.
Okay. The camera pans to a very close-up hand holding a phone. Look, I don't know who you think you are. And yes, you may be the big boogeyman of Indianapolis. But I don't think you know how these areas work, friend.
Perhaps you should enlighten me.
Yeah, name a time and place.
How about right now?
You know, if Eva wasn't on her high horse right now, she'd put you in your place.
Eva, you think my blood would put me in my place?
I don't know if you guys are same clan or not.
The bond we share goes much deeper than clan, little man. Besides, you owe me a lot, all of which I intend to retake. You think I would forget? Hmm? I have watched you. I know every move you make, every property you own. With the flick of a wrist, I can burn to the ground. Don't make me do this. Make the deal.
Fine. But you can't just keep throwing this imaginary bond you have with the Baron of Terre Haute.
You think it is imaginary? Let me ask you a question, little man in red suit. You talk a big game. How many of our kind have you killed? With your own hands. If you push me, I will swim in your blood. Do you understand me?
Just get it done.
Ask nicely.
Please, get it done.
Consider it handled. And by the way, don't ever call me again. I call you. Click.
Another phone call pops up. Hey, boss, just to let you know the shipments are on schedule. No issues with security. And the new facility should be up and running soon. Um, our large business partner in Terre Haute, the hospital, they said they have something that you need to see. The big boss is calling you in himself. It's for you again, Dimitri.
Oh. Oh, he is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Consider me there.
Um, he doesn't exactly know how things shook out after everything. Um, he has to keep it on the low. He doesn't know how close you guys are anymore.
We will keep it as low as necessary. I wish to not stir any trouble where it is unnecessary.
Good. I will let his delegates know.
Excellent.
All right. Well, thank you.
Mm.
Phone goes quiet again. As we look at the same hand hang up the phone, arm tattoos reached out, holding a mask. puts it down. And that's where we will go ahead and wrap up this evening's episode. Thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We will see you guys next week on another episode of Hunting Indy by Night. And yeah, thank you guys again. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys head over to. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, why am I thinking Adventure Dice? Holy cow, my brain fart is. And I also can't type. Head over to Adventure Dice, adventuredice.ca, and use code JBruce for 10% off your order. It goes to everything. That is not the charity dice, because again, we want to go ahead. Thank you. I want to make sure that those charities go ahead and get the maximum amount of profit for their causes. So make sure to head over there and check them out. Thank you guys again, and we will see you guys next week. Have a good night, guys.